Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about what a Crummey letter is. And it's not crummy like you think. Before I get to that though, I want to remind you, if you have any questions or need help with anything related to estate planning or probate, and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can go to estatemeeting.com. Okay. Now, crummy letters. Usually I'm on here talking about, high level kind of stuff, relatively foundational kind of stuff. I thought today would be a great day to get into the weeds a little bit. You're sitting at home, you're social distancing, you're probably thinking to yourself, let's deep dive into some estate planning today. Well, today is your lucky day. So crummy letters are, the reason they're called crummy letters is because they are born out of a case where Crummey, Crummey, was the person that was involved in the case. The IRS sued this person because they weren't doing things right, and this solution called the Crummey letter was sort of created out of this problem. Here's the problem. Generally, let's say that you have some extra cash, all right? And you want to give it away to your family so that you can reduce your estate and also benefit them while you're alive. All right. Everyone is allowed to give $15,000 to as many people as you want every year. Okay, so you could give away $1 million. If you could give, let's say you gave away 10 to 10 people, you give away $150K by giving $15,000 to 10 different people. Okay, that you can just do. You just give the $15K away. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. You don't have to file any paperwork. It just happens. Okay? Now, let's say you got 10 grandkids. 8 of them are great, and 2 of them are terrible. One's a drug addict. One is just a ragamuffin. One's a punk. And you know if you give them the money, they're going to go spend it on whatever. Skateboards and soda pop. Okay? All right, whatever. I don't know where it's coming from. But you basically want to make sure that the money that you're giving them is used for good and not for evil, not just wasted. So you decide that you're going to create a trust, an irrevocable trust, so that you still get to sort of reduce your estate as you give these gifts away, but they are not going to be able to just use this money willy-nilly and go crazy. So you create this trust and you begin to deposit money into this trust. Here's the problem with that. And by the way, let's say in this trust let's say your grandkids are both 20. In your trust you say okay, until these guys are 30, anything that's in this trust can only be distributed by the trustee for health, support, education, and maintenance at the discretion of the trustee. Okay, so basically these grandkids, they can't just have access to this money right away. They have to wait. That's important because when you give your $15K to each of your grandkids' trust this year, the IRS has determined that that is not a present gift under the rules, okay? That's important because you have $15K to give away every year. So the way the IRS sees it, if you give this $15K away to this trust and your grandkids can't access that trust until they're 25, then you technically haven't given them a gift until they're 25, okay? This is where Crummey got in trouble, and this is where the Crummey letter comes from. Okay, so what the Crummey letter does is it provides a way to transition this future gift into a present gift so that it doesn't reduce your overall estate tax exemption. All right, now, I told you we were getting in the weeds. We just got there. So, welcome to the weeds. So what you do is relatively simple. There's literally a letter, a formal letter that you write every single year, and you send it to your grandkids. And you say, hey, grandkid, you have this trust that I made for you, and I keep putting money in it every year. Here's your annual letter that you're getting again. I just put $15K into this trust. You have 30 days to take that money out right now if you want, okay? And there's no penalty, there's no nothing. If you take that money out, then it's all good, it's yours. However, if after 30 days you don't take it out, it's going to go into the trust, it's going to become part of the trust, and you're not going to be able to access it except for the rules as written in the trust, which means health support, education, maintenance on a discretionary basis, and then when you turn 25, you get it all. Okay? That letter and that allowance of the person to withdraw the money makes it a present gift, and then allows it to fall under that annual gift exemption. Okay? Hopefully that made sense. Now you might be saying to yourself, okay, well, what if the grandkid takes that money? That's great. I guarantee you he only gets to take that money one time. Okay? And then grandma has not given him any more money. So there's some incentive for him to not take that money. And then there's obviously some incentive for grandma to keep gifting him the money. And then when he turns 30, hopefully he's not a punk and he uses the money better, right? And in the meantime, if he actually needs that money for something, it is available just at the discretion of the trustee. All right, so that's Crummey letters. Just broke them down for you. All right, if you like that, hit the like button. If you have questions or comments, please leave them. If you have somebody that you think might be interested in this, please share this with them. And if you have any other estate or probate questions and you want to talk to us over the phone for free, you can go to estatemeeting.com. All right, that's it. I'm Christopher Small. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you again soon.